What's going
Hey.
on? What is going on? Welcome to the Rokk Review, where we show love to all the cloud gaming platforms. And good
That's
morning
right.
to my good friend John. Good morning,
Morning.
Vet. No Rokk today, folks. He got his Stadia
Oh,
scab, so he's home
Mm-hmm.
resting. Rokk, we wish you the best.
Best, yeah.
Just bundle up, drink some tea, and chill, and watch me destroy your show today.
Oh
What's
gosh.
because you
going
know
on,
that's
guys?
gonna happen, right?
John,
Yeah.
what you been up to, man?
Boy. Well, last week I've been playing a lot of 9 to 5. It's an early access, so I know it's
Bros
rough
on
around
me.
the edges. Yeah, it's rough around the edges, but I'm really enjoying it because unless you go up against the PC players, you got a pretty good chance of when you're playing there, and they have their cloud event that's going on that ends. I think is it tomorrow? It ends. Where you can get like special Stadia branded
You get your Stadia gun yet?
weapons and I've actually completed it yesterday, so I got all the armor gear and all that good stuff, so I've been playing that. Played a little bit of Heist Simulator earlier this morning, which I've been meaning to get to in stream, but just so many things have come up. And then I dabbled in the new Monopoly Madness, I think it is. I tried that the other night there, and it's different. It's definitely not your traditional Monopoly game. So excited to try a little bit of more of that. And of course, today looking for Super Animal Royale launching later this afternoon here. So really looking forward to that.
Awesome. My good friend, my sport buddy, Vet, out there freezing his butt off out there in
I know
Minnesota.
it's cold.
No gloves, man.
Yeah, I'm going like Charlie Brown style. I just don't have the flip flops on. Man, I've just been playing. Icarus. I have been hooked on that game. Not like I know certain people that I join have been pulling 12-hour shifts on Icarus. I am not one of those. But good Lord, I've been hooked on that game since I started playing it. And I didn't really think it was going to be one of those addicting games because it definitely was outside my like comfort zone of the style of play. But between that and then the other one I've gotten hooked on again was Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
I've been
So
watching. I've been watching you play
I've been
that.
rotating between those two, and I forget how beautiful Odyssey is as a game for the visuals in that game until I start playing it again.
I gotta give it to you. You bet your GFN recommendations. I've been picking up on and I've been playing them, so I'll check that game out probably today. And myself, I've been playing some Halo campaign. I simply love that. I went and got the Edge browser, the Canary, to kind of brighten it up, and it looks. Oh my god, it looks so beautiful.
Isn't it? It is so awesome. Yeah, that sharpening makes a big difference. If you go back and forth between them, you're like, it's awesome.
Right. Look at Anthony's already in here starting stuff. You shut up and behave yourself, boy.
Yeah.
Shut up. Want to send a shout out to all the people in the chat. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I tried Monopoly Madness also. I jumped in with Meg when she did a first look at it. I was so confused. I had no idea what was going on. I literally all I did is I took my controller and I was just smashing buttons trying to figure out what was going on. That is I'd have to
weird.
Yeah, I don't think it's really a Monopoly based game. I think they utilized the Monopoly Man to sell it, but it is definitely has nothing to do with Monopoly.
Well, we have
if you could figure it out.
We have a
I'm sure it'd be fun if you could figure it out.
Yeah, there's a tutorial in there. So if you do the tutorial, it makes a little more sense. Like I played the tutorial and then started. They actually even have like a story mode in it, which is unique.
Nice.
So I started doing that, and it like they said, it's definitely like throw everything out the window what you know about Monopoly, like because this isn't your dad's Monopoly, right? This is like new school. Monopoly. So interesting to see.
One more thing. Did you know that Red Dead Redemption 2 has a battle royal? They have the gun rush. Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my god.
They're jumping on the battle. I did see a tweet though that they added snow, so that's kind of cool.
Yes.
Oh.
So check it out, guys. Check it out. Just like Fortnite.
Shout out to Color for that one because that was how I found out was through Color's tweet that there was snow on the ground.
Yes, he actually sent me a DM as well and let me know. So on the Red Dead Redemption Battle Royale, just like
Mhm.
Fortnite, they throw the guns and they throw the armor, and you have to go out there. And I think it's about 30
Really?
something people that can play. So
Wow.
he's so
Is that a specific mode that you go to, or do you have to go to somewhere on the map,
you
or
just hit on the D on your controller, hit
yeah,
the left D, and then it
yeah,
has player PvP. It's
mhm.
the first one at the top. Click it. You're in
Oh,
the go.
okay.
And then what is cool? They have an invite. All everybody that you see, you can instantly invite people and send an invite so they can jump into the game.
Nice.
And it's really really awesome. I don't know if you know the DJ called Marshmallow, but they have this bucket. You know, in Red Dead Redemption, they got these bucket heads, and it's a
Uh-huh.
bucket that looks like Marshmallow Man, and he's
Oh
armored.
boy.
You know, you get to use that armor for a while, so it's really awesome. I recommend
Wow,
Yeah,
you guys
that's
check that
awesome.
out.
SPG said 32 people
32.
can
Okay,
for that.
32 people.
Wow.
All right. Well, enough about that. Let's get on. We got to talk about these wonderful cloud platforms. And my first topic, we always start off with Stadia. Let me share my screen for a minute here, if I can. Let's see.
A bit of
We're gonna.
Southern coming out of you there, Ray.
I am from North. People, I'm from North Carolina.
Yeah, but that's see, being from Canada here, I was like, you know what's the line for between distinction between the North and the South? Because I used to always think, okay, well, South Carolina, right? Like that would be
Right.
South, but no,
Nah,
it's
it's south.
further north.
It's the Mason Dixon line.
All right.
Yeah, I know.
All the way to Pennsylvania.
All right. So here we guys, we got right here. We have now. Can the best gaming TVs throw a lifeline to Stadia? And so they have right down here. We'll just let me pull it on up here. LG LG gaming TVs are some of the best on the market with brilliant contrast, premium OLED panels, low input lag, exceptional response time, and a host of gamer-centric features. What do you guys, John? What do you think about what do you think about this?
So this is awesome. My TV, I have the LG C9, so I just missed the cutoff on being able to the use the app on my TV because it has to be it's Web OS 5 and above, so 5 and 6. And I'm at 4.9, and I think like the official LG release there say that it's, the models from 2020 and up. So I'm a little disappointed that I didn't make the cut there, but this is
Oh,
awesome. Like
right.
it's just another way for more people to discover Stadia and cloud gaming. We know that GeForce has their app on LG as well. So, like pretty soon, what it's going to get to, you're just going to need your TV and the apps and your controller, and you're good to go. You'll have a whole wide variety and catalog of
That
games at your fingertips, right?
Yeah.
that could literally the TV could be eventually is gonna. I could see the TV succeeding the console because this is eliminating. I mean, you basically have the at some point. I mean, I'm not saying in the early future, like next year and the year after, but by the time
Right.
the Xbox Series and the PlayStation 5 are phasing out because they've been around for like a decade or something, that I think the TVs are they're just the technology just progresses so fast anyways. That's gonna be
Yeah.
your console. It's just gonna be a
Yeah.
TV. You just connect your whatever controller you're using, whether it's Luna, Stadia, Xbox, PlayStation, and then bam, you're just right in.
Yeah.
And you just, all you got to do is no longer need those CCU Chromecasts. They're actually
Right.
really
Yeah.
good for swinging at your kids' heads. You just grab the tab and you can just chuck it at your kid's head. They're pretty heavy. No, I'm just playing. Don't do that, folks. But hey, shout out to Clive. I did watch his show, and he was talking about his LG TV and
Hmm.
how he no longer needs his CCU, and it just
Yeah.
looks and it plays beautiful.
I mean,
I
I'm
think
due for
it's
a
great.
television upgrade, so I guess I'll be going to Best Buy to
Bro,
get
if I
a
look,
new TV.
I just got this, man. If I tell my wife, hey, honey, they've nah, she ain't going
Well,
far.
my wife has already allowed me to get a new TV, so
Oh, you lucky. You're so
I've been
lucky.
just waiting to find the right one to get, but I've narrowed. So this kind of simplifies what I'm looking for now.
Oh
Now I
man.
just need to determine what size I want.
What a coincidence! I've got one to sell you at a great price too.
There you go.
Just come on down to the local Best Buy.
All right. Isn't that amazing? All right, let's
Well, it's good to see LG getting in on it because you had TCL.
Hmm.
I don't know
mhm.
what the hell that. TCL has already done that when they, from going from Roku, they've added the Android based also. So now we're seeing more and more brands that are going to start. So I'm hoping you'll have LG. We've got TCL. I'm hoping we'll start seeing some other brands as well that'll jump on board.
Yeah.
Got it.
Come on,
Got it.
Samsung.
All right. And we got some more.
Yeah.
We got some more stuff. Give me 1 second. I'll get that set up, folks. Let's see. Boom. Get this off. Remove that.
Here we
Then we're gonna
go.
add some more stuff here. Give me 1 second, y'all. Gonna share my screen.
SPG saying his wallet's still upset with him over his TV purchase.
I bet it is. All right.
Don't you hate like when you just go out and buy a TV and then like, hey, guess what? Look, we got this one. Oh, now I gotta go buy another one.
Yeah.
All right, and shout out to Stadia Source. Stadia Source, your number one source for all things Stadia. They have an article here, rumored, unannounced Ubisoft title in development for Stadia. And so Ubisoft has arguably been the biggest supporter of Stadia so far, exceptionally when it comes to AAA titles. When Ubisoft announced a new game at this moment in time, it is pretty much guaranteed to come to Stadia. So looks like they got somebody sent out a tweet right here. Game developer software design. And he says, like, I worked on an unannounced AAA game. Ubisoft, the major tasks, reporting the game server to Linux. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, so I saw Stoked for Good there. Yeah, he tweeted that out. There's also another bit of news, which we'll get to next from him as well. So,
Sure.
I mean, it's not surprising we know like how well Ubisoft supports Stadia, but I'm wondering, worked on an unannounced AAA game. I don't know. Could it be? I don't know.
Highlight Clive's message.
Oh yeah, Clive. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think Clive just tweeted that right before he went live that T-Mobile's releasing a new Google TV dongle with Ethernet connection.
What? T-Mobile?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Well, remember they've been pretty good partnering up with Google lately. Just in Google as a whole. I'm not saying just Stadia, but as a whole. So, I mean, it's nice to see that they're pushing that. So that's what's neat. I think a lot of people would prefer to have, if you're going to get the the new TV one, you want it with the Ethernet.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's interesting. I don't know what game this is from Ubisoft. That's unannounced AAA game, but maybe we'll find out here soon.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Maybe it could be a sequel to Immortals: Phoenix Rising. I don't know.
Well, come
That
on.
would be nice.
We know they got a Division game they're working
right.
on. We know they have a new Battle Royale game they're working on. I can't say too much about it. But there's things that they're working on, and they're coming. They've been a huge. They're one of my favorite companies. I love their games. Especially Far Cry 6. Guys, make sure you vote that for Game of the Year. Far Cry 6. Vote that Game of the Year. On Stadia. All right.
We're still on Stadia. Valhalla and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Both of them just got updates today. I don't know if they're live yet.
Oh, okay.
But I know I would imagine it's all platforms. So this technically goes for all the services that we talk about. But since we're on Stadia, I figured I'd bring it up because I know it was going live and it was crossing over both Valhalla and Odyssey. But they're both getting an update that includes it. So if you have Play Odyssey, you can do that crossover event. And then same for those that play Valhalla, you'll be able to get, once you get the update is live, you'll be able to do that one.
Okay, and then
I still haven't played Valhalla.
to all you Stadia Pro members out there, we are getting Super Animal Royale
Yep.
today.
Ah.
I've played it on another platform, but I can't wait to play it with some of my fellow Stadians. And then just
You
like
know,
to
do you know if they announced if it's cross platform and all that stuff?
Yeah.
it
It's
is.
Nice.
cross platform, cross play, but the cross parties for Stadia will come out in the next update.
Okay.
So you'll be able to play with other people on other platforms in the next update. But yeah, it's cross play,
It's a good way to get
cross
it started, though.
platform.
Still, there. I mean,
Yeah.
we see a lot of people that tweet out. They're like, "Oh," and I've had people that comment to me on the side that are like, "Sometimes I wish I could just turn off the certain games. I could turn off crossplay and just play with the
I
Stadia
know,
crowd."
right?
But there,
Yeah,
there's a
yeah.
lot of people that are going to be enjoying this. I played it as well. I
Oh,
played it. I had it installed locally, and I played it on other cloud services, and it's a lot of fun. I mean,
yeah.
when I first tried it out, I threw out a hashtag emu because you could ride animals as an animal and just attack them. And I was like,
Oh my
this is
God,
great.
vet riding animals and shooting and killing people. Oh my God.
It's a lot of fun.
Can you kill the emu that you're riding on?
I think, yeah,
Should.
I can't, but somebody else,
Should.
they can shoot them. If they shoot them, it will die. Like, but if
Yeah.
you act like, and I've accidentally hit them when trying to get on it, and they just run off.
Yeah, I played a trick on my wife. I say, "Hey, honey, look at this game with the cute little oh, what cute little creatures!" And then when they saw, she was like, "Oh my God, what in the hell?" You like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It reminds me of it's that old. I remember it's like an old cartoon. I think it's called Super Happy Tree Friends or something like
Oh my
that.
God, I
Do you
remember
remember
that.
that?
Yeah,
Do you
they're like,
Yep.
remember
la,
that?
la, la, la,
That was like, yeah, it
I
was like the
remember that.
most violent animated cartoon.
I
Everyone was
think they
all up in
probably got that
arms.
idea from that. They had to.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we had
But
to we had to ban my son. I could not have my son because they had some crazy dude with the
yeah,
spinning eyes and he just decapitated another animal. And like, what in the
right.
hell?
It
But
was pretty graphic. It was pretty graphic. Yeah.
yeah, it was. Yes, it was.
Yep.
And guys, also check out on Stadia. There's been a lot of patches for a lot of games. Just like they said, Valhalla,
Well, there's been
games.
talk the visuals have gotten better for certain people. I've seen numerous things around the Twitter sphere that the graphics look better, and one could think that maybe they're starting to institute, what was it, the AV1 codec?
Yeah, that's what some people
That
are.
could be, and
Yeah.
that is one of my most favorite Assassin's Creeds. That's the one I started when I jumped into the Assassin's Creed franchise was 3, and that is by far my favorite one.
Gotcha. Awesome. Well,
Mostly because
guys,
I'm a history nerd.
gotcha. And also, there's been,
Yeah.
I think, some updates to 9 to 5. I know. Check it out. It's a lot
New
of people,
patches. Yeah.
little mixed reviews about it. I'm gonna, like I said, guys, got to understand it's in alpha. It's not an actual full
Yeah.
game. It is in alpha. Just send your messages and stuff to the dev.
I mean, when you sign, it's like beta testing software that has bugs. I mean, you
Right,
automatically know if it says early access, alpha, there's going to be issues. I mean, but we also know that people will still complain about it, even though they
no
know
matter
what they're getting. Like, I just don't understand. I'm like, why are you complaining about something you knew was going to be there?
And it
You
didn't
like,
cost
I
you a
see that all
dime,
the
right?
time on Steam. Steam is and
People
there
ain't
are
got patience these days.
Yeah.
I know. Well, and the nice thing though is a lot of times there are developers on Steam that when they say early access, they will list all of the issues. So
Right.
there are some that don't do that, which I don't. I think if you're listing your game early access, you should at least tell people what's up. But I find there's issues. I don't care. I mean, if I'm getting an early access game, hey,
He
it's
just
early
rages,
access.
folks. He just rages. That's all.
Yeah. Well, and then everybody loves it anyway, so it's a win-win.
We love him when he rages. All right. Just so you know, guys, we show love to all platforms. So we're gonna move on to xCloud now. And I got a little something to share right here. I was excited to see this. Vet put it in my DMs. And let's see. Gonna share it and I'm gonna bring it in here right now. Boom. Look at this, guys. Oh my goodness.
Among Us. Yeah.
And if you look at that, every single title has the word cloud in it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. The gunk, good. I've been waiting for the gunk. That looks awesome.
I have the gunk when I wake up in the morning in my eyes, man. Sleep too much.
I think I got gunk in my cars. I got to take it to my mechanic. But anyway,
I got a 4-year-old gunk sitting out in the living room.
Hey, you know what? I don't give a damn what anybody says. I love Transformers Battlegrounds.
Yeah, that's fun. It's a fun game. Yeah,
it is. I haven't been able to get. I gotta try more, put more time into that one because I just haven't been able to get myself into it yet. But I like that you see there's like 4 family friendly games there right off the bat. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yep. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
The kids love the Paw Patrol.
Ryan's World is huge, so I mean, my son still watches that, and I have invested. I mean, I've made that kid a ton of money by investing in his products.
Yeah, my son's a huge Ben 10. My son loves Ben 10. And he's still, and I mean, that's when he was young, and he's still like, he's 13 and he loves Ben 10. Anybody knows what Broken Age is?
I do not.
Not offhand. No.
Okay. Well, it's cloud, console, and PC, and then of course we got this is a very popular fighting game right here, Mortal Kombat 11. Firewatch. I might, I might get into it because I'm out here in California.
It's interesting. I mean, look at all of them. They're all cloud, console, PC, except for Among Us, just cloud only.
Hey, what the hell? You know what? Damn you, Anthony.
This is a family-friendly show.
Damn you, Anthony. Right. Post that. I've been waiting for the Oh my God. Good Lord. Oh my God.
It got some dirty minds out there,
yes,
don't
they
we?
do. You dirty, filthy boys, you.
That's right.
Good grief.
Yeah, and then it looks like we have a RPG game. So I'm liking.
Those are great additions.
Best thing for platform guys is variety. Games for everybody in all different genres. So this is
that's what you want. You want, whether it's for the teenagers, it's for the adults, it's for the kids. That's what you want because it gives you guys the options, and you want to see that I want to see that on all of the platforms. That's why I love all the cloud platforms. Stadia has a great selection of family friendly games. Luna has got a whole family channel for just family games. Xbox is really starting to add in those family games. So it's good to see. And obviously, PlayStation has a ridiculously huge catalog, so they just don't have it listed family friendly. They got something in there that's probably family friendly. Mortal Kombat 11 seems to be a great one for your kids to play.
All right, I got some news to share. Xbox needs to share with you guys. And guys, please play that Halo Infinite. Now there's two separate. There's the campaign, and then there's also the multiplayer. So make sure you try both. Let's see. I'm gonna put this in here, and we're gonna go. Let's see. We're gonna go. I'm gonna share the screen. And there we go, folks. And I'm going to bring it in like this. All right. Microsoft quietly told Apple it was willing to turn big Xbox exclusive games into phone apps. So
interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Remember when Apple pretended like it would be cloud gaming services like Microsoft xCloud and Google Stadia into the App Store, while effectively tearing their business models to shreds? Ouch. This is The Verge, not us, folks.
Yeah, gosh, dramatic.
Know how Microsoft replied that forcing gamers to download hundreds of individual apps to play a catalog of cloud games would be a bad experience.
I actually agree with that.
Gentlemen, well, Vet, I'm going to go to you, Vet. What's your thought on that, brother?
They wanted their apps, they wanted their games everywhere. So, I understand the logic that it's bad for business, but they also understand that they've been saying, look, we want our games everywhere. So obviously it makes sense that they would just go with the flow and say, all right, look, we'll do, this is what you want, and then I guess we'll do it because we want our stuff everywhere.
Yeah, they fold it. I mean, I can understand, like me, like I personally wouldn't want that, but I can see like that would give more visibility to games if someone's in the App Store and they're searching for Mortal Kombat 11, right? Well, now it's going to show up Mortal Kombat 11 xCloud. You can download it, and it's just a shortcut to the game, anyways. But still, because you
Yeah.
have to remember that. Like not everybody's a gamer, so the way that what we might think is natural and preferable to them, to people that are non-gamers, that this might be an easier way for them to find it. So I mean, in the end, it doesn't hurt anybody, it's just more choices. But yeah, it's kind of funny how Microsoft initially said no, 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 but then we're finding out here, well, they secretly behind the scenes are like, oh yeah, okay, we'll go ahead and do it. So after all the
And
dust and the pitchforks have been put away, right?
we got to put
Now
the
they're like,
front up.
yeah, yeah,
Well, to see, I could see them doing that, and I could see them saying, "Well, we were so against this," and then turning it around to be a positive for them, but not
right.
Apple, and just to be like, "Look, surprise! See, guys, we were able to get the deal done," and try to make it look like they were the good guys.
Yep, it is. Yeah,
It's only business. It's nothing personal.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
It's only business.
That's what's best for business, folks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of companies have not made deals, and it's just that's how it goes. All right, guys. John, Vet, any other Xbox news or any Xbox experience you want to talk about before we go on to Luna?
Like I just agree with you there about make sure check out Halo Infinite if you haven't already.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun.
It's campaign and the multiplayer is up on xCloud, of course, because it's a first party studio. So excellent title. And I see that we saw like at the Game Awards, Crossfire X, they finally announced a release date on it. So Crossfire X is going to have. I actually got to see a demo of that about a year and a half ago, this summer when they were showing off Halo there with some developers, and it looked pretty decent there. But they finally announced that it's coming early next year, 2022. So they're going to have a campaign mode, and they're going to have a multiplayer, and the multiplayer on Crossfire X is going to be free to play, like it is with Halo Infinite. So is that going to be a trend that we're starting to see here, where they're going to break games up where, here's the campaign, you buy this, but if you want the multiplayer, it's free to play. And, because they're still going to make money off of the free to play.
I can totally see that, because you have two different niches. I mean, you have those that prefer campaign, and you have those that prefer the online stuff. Like me, like with Call of Duty, I prefer campaign stuff. I'm not big into the online stuff. So if they made a new Call of Duty that was like that, I would totally buy the campaign and just skip the and not even waste my time with the online, because that's not what I like. But I could see a lot of companies starting that trend. They're going to watch, and if this method works, we're going to start to see that. Everybody hopping on that bandwagon.
See it trickle down, for sure, because those games are going to go on. Like, Halo Infinite's already planned, the multiplayer's planned for years and years and years, just Destiny 2 went free to play, right? And
Ubisoft's got their Assassin's Creed that's going to be an open world. I'm sure they are looking at this like, ooh, free to play, where we can make you buy certain things.
Right.
Win-win.
Because if you bring that barrier down of price and hardware, then you get the people hooked on it. And you could go in saying, you know what, I'm not going to buy anything, I'm just going to play it. And that might be true for some people, but then there's also going to be a lot of people who are, I want to get this cosmetic, I want to get this skin, I want to get this.
Fortnite made a killing off of that. That's how they got Epic
built.
And I have to say something. I hate to say this, because this just part of me is cringing to say this, but I agree with Anthony with his comment there. There's very few times that me and him actually agree on the same statements that he makes.
It is. Warzone is being free is catching
But you know what? If you look at it, it is. Warzone set the bar for what is considered free to play, but you still have to buy things. And now we're starting to see that trend caught on, and it's going to slowly take over, I think.
PUBG too, right? We know PUBG is
Yeah.
going free to play in
free to
early
play.
January.
Thank you,
Yep.
thank you. I
Yeah.
was about to forget that. And
Yeah. No
Microsoft,
worries.
please bring Hellblade 2 to the clouds, please.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah, they've
god.
got to. Yeah, because it's going to be first party studio, so I
You
think we
know,
can
yeah,
almost
the trend
guarantee it.
Microsoft is that is pretty much on par with what they do. When
Yeah.
any big title game, it automatically goes to the cloud. That's just I think that's a Microsoft thing, but I'm hoping we'll start to see that with other companies as well. Then
I mean,
Yeah.
the trailer was amazing. It looked like Vet laying down on the ground, a giant Vet raging. People are running and throwing spears at him. Calm down, Vet. Calm down. You know,
But they keep poking that monster though. You know what I mean? Like instead of just turning around and running like hell, they keep turning back and like
Yep,
they'll
they're
throw a
just like,
spear
"Yep,
at it,
come
throw a
on,
spear. Yeah.
I gotta be honest. I've seen Sony's graphics and they're beautiful, but this game, Hellblade 2, oh
Yeah, it
my
looks
god,
phenomenal. Yeah.
Sony, yeah, I will say Sony has outstayed for games. Most of their their big titles are beautiful graphics. The thing that separates with Sony that nobody else has really been able to catch up to is the storylines. Metal Gear Solid 5, outstanding story along with the graphics and things. But that's a Sony trait, and I'm hoping,
Yeah.
somebody's gonna Ubisoft with the Assassin's Creed. They're one of the few that have been able to almost match the storyline and the storytelling with the Sony games. The graphics are getting there better and better, and Microsoft is starting to get up there as well.
Yep.
Yeah. And real quick, I mean, anything from the awards, real quick, that just blew you away before we jump into Luna?
Suicide Squad.
Yeah, that looked
Yes.
great. Yeah, didn't
I
it?
want that game on everything. I would love to, I don't know if it will, but I would love to see it come to everything. I mean, overall, the next year, 2022, 2023, that's the year of the gamer. Let's just be honest with it. I mean, that is, from what I saw, all of these award shows all year long, and then to top it, to end the year with that, I mean, this coming up next year, it's all about gamers. Like, as a content creator, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. There's so many games coming up. I don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah, you get the backlog of not only playing games, but a backlog of streaming games as well,
it's
right?
like, when am I going to have time to play games offline by myself? Because I'm like, God, I'm going to be doing first looks for the rest of the year, for the next 2 years.
Yeah. And then Rock's, he just left. Sorry I couldn't make it to today's show, guys. Booster Jab wiped me out. Vet, Ray, and John are doing an amazing job. And Rock, we love you. Just rest up.
Rock, feel better, buddy.
Yeah,
we got this.
feel better.
And yeah, I can't wait. And guys, any of these games that they showed at the awards someday, can eventually be in the cloud. So all right, on to Luna. And hey, speaking of award show, Luna sponsored. Luna was showing advertisement. And they showed a little something, and I'm going to share the screen and show you guys what they were talking about. Share and bring it in here. Boom. So right here, guys, we got Devil May Cry 5. I'm actually streaming this tonight on Twitch.
Ooh, I might have to stay. I might have to stay up late to catch that then.
Guys, here's the crazy thing. I have never played a Devil May Cry game.
Oh wow!
You know what? I don't think I have either, though.
I've never.
I don't think I have either.
Now I've watched. I had a roommate who was a huge fan. I watched him play. I had coworkers that raved and played it. I used to watch it on people stream it, but I never played it.
I just saw Anthony agreed with me. Man, something's wrong with the internet. There must be something in the air today because we're agreeing with each other.
I'm surprised. You know what? I'm happy. I was worried that he probably would not like that because I know.
Well, he's a big Avengers fan, and I know, and there are a lot of them out there. So for him to like, and he's probably the biggest advocate for that game, to the point where they could hire him as a sponsor for it. And it's good to see that gave him that he liked that one.
If I like Cry 5, hell, I might just go back down and go 4, 3, 2, 1. But I'm
really interested because this is a lot of action and graphics. So I'll be really interested to watch your gameplay to see how it looks on Luna.
So if you like the Platinum games, right? Like the games made by Platinum, you'll like
Yeah.
Devil May Cry because it's that high intensity action and over the top characters and things like that.
So guess what? My wife got my brother-in-law.
I'm assuming it's the same as we're seeing. Was it the girl or the controller and the thing, or all of three?
You know what?
Yeah.
No, he would love to have the girl, but
Wow.
she got him the Luna package here, the Fire Stick
Nice.
and all that. But he lives in Brazil. I said, honey, he lives in Brazil. I don't know how that's gonna work, dummy. But anyway.
I was like,
He'll be over. Oh, thanks. I don't know if I can play this in Brazil. But
Well, you could do Luna Couch with them because it works. You don't have to be in the US to play it.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So you could do Luna
I mean,
Couch
I
on
didn't.
some
I
games.
almost ended up buying that bundle when it was on sale on Black Friday. I didn't get the controller, but I'm still planning on it because I ended up getting the Fire Stick 4K Max, the one that has the Wi-Fi 6 built in, which is very nice because my son, I had him playing. He was on Luna Sunday playing Monster Trucks and a couple of other games, and he had a blast with it.
Awesome. Let's see what else. And I know they had some other games. They had
some Yakuza games that they announced as well.
Yes.
What else? That they talked about Rainbow Six Siege. The new Rainbow Six Siege is coming in January. Let's see what else. Just go and look it through. Okay, so Devil May Cry 5, Yakuza Like a Dragon, Adventure Time, added to the Family Channel. Of course, Chorus was added. Riders Republic to Ubisoft Plus.
Path ahead of me.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to get
I got the volume on?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I had it off, John. I'm sorry, man.
Everything.
That's okay.
I was like, man, John's voice changed all of a sudden.
Waited to open this door for 18 years.
It's that southern accent like Ray.
A dream is what keeps you going. So I say you do it. Just like you wanted.
Yeah, so again, they also said coming soon Judgment and Mist, Rainbow Six Extraction, and then of course the Fire TV gaming bundle that you talked about there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I thought that was great that they advertised Amazon. I thought it was cool. Amazon, you got to come to Canada though. You got to come to UK.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I want them. I think Canada and the UK. Come on now, that's the two big areas that they need to add. And I'm an advocate for it because I want the couch mode enabled for those two countries because we know that that would be a fantastic feature to just be able to all right, who wants to play this such and such game, and whether you're on the TV, your computer, wherever, I can just invite people to play games then, and it does work
for sure. I thought for sure at the Game Awards that's what they were going to announce, an expansion.
I really did too.
Right? Because the Game Awards is worldwide, right? So what would be better, a better place to announce that expansion? Okay, we're now coming to also Canada and the UK or, Europe as well. But
I was waiting. I was also waiting for somebody else to show up too. And I saw some Google Play. And I'm like,
but to be fair, I made some statements about the Google Play thing that I'm backtracking on because they did not announce any information about. They made a trailer and that was it. I finally read the information. It is literally they're building a Windows 10, Windows 11 app that will allow you to play your mobile game. I don't know if it's all, but it will allow you to play mobile games. But they will also have cross saving between tablet. And cross progression between all three devices, phone, tablet, and then Windows PC. So I don't know how they're going to do it, but it doesn't surprise me that they're building an app for Windows 10 and 11, considering Microsoft partnered up with Amazon for the Amazon App Store. So I figured that it was only a matter of time, especially since people are already sideload, finding ways around to get the Google Play Store built installed. I mean, that's what you expect from the community. So this just kind of simplifies it for everyone then. So it is good to see. it's just another option for those mobile gamers. Then they can start streaming games. Then I guess.
Yeah, of course, right? Yeah.
Right. All right, and then let's see. Our next up is PS Now, and I'm just trying to go where I
So what I'll talk about while you're bringing that up, Ray, because I
thank
don't
you,
think
sir.
it's on the docket. Sony announced yesterday some more colors for controllers coming out, and they also announced the console covers for PlayStation 5, different colors. So that was something that we saw, like third party develop or third party companies like trying to release some console covers for PlayStation with different ones. Well, now PlayStation's finally they're coming out with the let's see, there's 5 colors in total for the console covers. Two of which will be out. What's that?
Johnny's comment is stupid.
Uh,
Caught me off guard.
uh,
My PlayStation.
and
I want my PlayStation. It's dumb.
so yeah, so Sony's coming out with a bunch of different colored
I want the
console
red.
covers. Yeah, I like the purple. I want the
Those
purple.
those colors, though, I saw some of them. Dr. Spaceman had shared it out as well, and I was like, or JD was the one that shared those out, and my God, some of them I was like, I already have a crap. I mean, literally, I could make a shelf, get a bookshelf, and it's all it is going to be controllers now from every platform I own. I'm just like, I'm gonna have to take a second mortgage just to build an addition to my house. What do you need that for? Oh, it's just for controllers.
Yeah, and of course they charge that little bit extra for the different colored controllers. At least they're $5 more each here in Canada for the different color ones. Yeah,
Look, we got here. Waste
of plastic.
I will still buy that waste of plastic.
Well, you know why that they're doing this though, right? Because they're coming out with the different console covers because of, and I really do think is because of the chip shortages. Otherwise, they would just release, you can buy a black PS5, you can buy, like they wouldn't have these console covers.
I thought it was because of the controllers. Because they got
but if you think about it, look at years past with like the Xbox One. How many different variations could you? And same with Sony. Right. Sony was noted the Spider-Man edition. You could get Xbox, the Halo, the Call of Duty edition. I mean, they had a console for every major AAA game, whether it was on Xbox, Microsoft, and Sony. So this doesn't surprise me.
Right, and remember Xbox 360. Xbox 360 had the faceplates, right? Yeah, exactly. Right?
But also, if you look at it, but you think of it this way, also, how many sites are there out there that sell the stickers that you can put on your PlayStation 5 or your controllers and things like that? Of course, they're going to do that. They want a piece of that money pie.
yeah, and ultimately, it's cheaper instead of having to buy a special, console just for I want to get a black PS5 because there's a lot of people when they announced it. Oh, are they going to have a black version?
Sony could have done that years ago with the PS4 with the amount of PS4s I owned, the PS3s I bought.
I just
the parts were plenty there.
Kids, they don't wash their hands. My bubble gum sticking on the controller.
You had a white Xbox that turned gray after.
My son was eating French fries with ketchup, and there was just a thumb ketchup stain on the white controller. My PS5. I almost lost my mind.
You're like, dang, those controllers. Well, here the controllers are $90 and $95. So I think they're what, 70, right?
Right.
Is it 7? Yeah. So they're $70. You're like, better wash those hands before you touch that $70 controller.
Here, I got something to share from The Verge. Came out on December 10th. See what you guys want to your ideas on this. Let me pop it up right here. Sony is bringing PlayStation Now to mobile phones, according to confidential Apple presentation. And there it is, right? You guys think about. What do you guys think about?
I mean, they were. We know they were at one point. I believe they ended up scrapping that idea, but I think the reason they scrapped the idea was because they've got bigger plans.
Yeah.
And there's no, I mean, if you're gonna, because we obviously know they've been leaking information's come out about Project Sparta. We know that there's going to be the tier system, whatever they're planning on, whatever the plans are that they want us to know. They've shown us or they've leaked out. We know that Sony letting the stuff out regardless. But I think this was what they wanted to do, and because they want to take on Game Pass, they scrapped that idea, and now they've got something bigger planned.
Yeah.
And apparently we just need to contact Apple for any time we need stuff, because Apple is the all-seeing eye that knows everything.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So,
Hopefully they
Apple,
they
if
end
you
up
know
yeah.
anything about Nintendo, let us know, because we want to know if there's a new console.
And then let's see, I got something I want to pop up here as well. Let me get rid of this, gentlemen.
Do I need 5G ultra wideband? Because apparently your advertisements are like billboards, just attracting my attention. Get them ad blockers, man.
All right, and then of course I actually played one of these games, and I'm going to share it with you guys.
Man, I'm gonna have to hop out of here soon.
We're almost done. We're almost. All right. I actually, man, let me tell you something. I love me some GTA 3, and I actually played it on the PlayStation Now version, and pretty sweet, pretty cool. I have to say, I actually like playing that better than I like the San Andreas. The San Andreas was kind of, I don't know, it looked like they had some issues, but this one on PlayStation Now is actually pretty cool. You what is it? The guy, I guess it's a failed bank robbery. He goes and gets caught. He's in the armored truck, and then somebody rescues him, and then the story goes. And that's actually the first kind of open world game was GTA 3.
I mean, to me, I love just seeing these games come, because there are times I've played all of them, but it's been so long. Like, I go back and if I were to go back and play this, I'm screwed because I have no clue what the hell I'm doing half the time. I will play games that I played years and years ago, and I replay it, and I am completely lost. It's like I've never played the game before because it's just been so long. Like, I'm like, oh crap, what do I do?
one of my favorite cars in GTA 3 was the Banshee, and when I saw it just brought back memories. And then also the radio channels, you can click on it.
Oh yes,
all those musics and all the funny DJs.
You got to give it to Sony, because when they bring these gems back onto the PS Now service, it taps into those memories that you had as kids playing these games, yes, the nostalgia as well, but I think it's more the memories, and that's one thing I love about those when they bring these games back. And I can just remember being a kid playing this stuff, or a teenager, whatever, and just enjoying it and not having to worry about anything else in life.
Yeah, exactly, right.
All right, and then also they had the Final Fantasy game. I know, Vet, have you ever played any? I bet I've never seen you play a Final Fantasy game.
The last time I played Final Fantasy was I played on PS2, and prior to that was Super Nintendo. So it's been a long time since I played one. I mean, I was into I did try the what's the Kingdom Hearts ones, which I know is not the same. It's similar, but I played 1 and 2. I tried 3, it didn't do it for me.
See, and that's why I like they bring some of these games back, because the younger generation has an experience. So my son, I say, hey son, look, this is one of the coolest GTA 3 games your dad played. And he was like, are you serious, Dad? But then as he watched me play it, he actually sat down on the couch and he saw, whoa, this is actually pretty cool. And I let him, do some missions for me. I didn't let him pick any hookers up on the road. He
gotta wait till he gets another year older before he can do that.
He tried. He was. I said, "What?" I heard the horn honking, and I said, "Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?" Oh, nothing, Dad. Yeah, no.
I played this game before. I know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
But and he's not done with the does that mean we get the slot rain or whatever? And as far as what is the game? Spitlings? What the hell is a spitling? What it sounds gross. That's the reason why I haven't played.
Well, look at the image. Look at the image they used.
Yeah,
I just
exactly,
noticed
right?
that is very.
Somebody
Exactly.
tell me what the hell a spitling so I can actually play the game. It just sounds gross.
Well, we'll have to tell you off air because it's a little bit of adult oriented. You know, the chat would go right to the adult thing. Be like, well, this is what it really is, right?
Well, no, is it a creature spitting on another creature? Is that what it is? It's like
I think that's what
I played it on Stadia. I have no idea what the hell it is. I didn't even know what I was doing, but
I have it on.
I still haven't figured out what the hell the point of it is or what's going on.
I gotta try it out. And then John, anything else you wanted to add that anything about what's going on with PlayStation or?
Well, I don't know. I think wasn't there? I'm not sure it's linked here. I thought we saw something about rumors about PlayStation, no, double GPU in the cloud or something like that.
Yep, there were. I think it's tied. Hold on, I know I've got it somewhere in my
yeah.
stack
Oh, there
of
it is.
notes.
Rokk has it in the little DM chat in Twitter there. It says Sony PlayStation working on dual GPU cloud gaming, PS5 backwards. Let me see. I can copy a link
If you can
into.
copy it,
Well,
I'll put it in.
even then, I will say the only other news I had seen recently was Sony acquired Guns Up Team Valkyrie Entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
To help with PlayStation 5 games.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right, I'll get this on here. Thank you, John.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, share. Yeah.
There's always so much going on. It's hard to
I
keep
know,
track
it's hard
of.
to.
Of what's going on.
Or you go to your Discord servers that you have all the news, and then it's like, oh crap, I gotta start scrolling through and figure out what the heck we got going on here. Oh look, I got a new game I'll be streaming. I'll be doing a first look at on Facebook Gaming. Nickelodeon Extreme Tennis will be coming to Apple Arcade.
All right, shout out to Dual Shockers. I'm trying to. It's loading. But Sony PlayStation working on dual GPU cloud gaming PS5 backward compatibility on the cards. And why? Oh, I gotta hit that. Okay, got it.
I like if you look at the little comment they did, is the PS5 Pro coming? I don't see that happening.
No, not now.
Working on cloud.
They can't even get the parts enough to fulfill the supply chain for the regular PS5, and I mean,
you really think they would be able to do a dual GPU?
Never say never, man. Never.
I don't think anytime soon. They could be working on it, but I don't think anytime soon. I mean,
if they're working on the dual GPU, my thinking is it's tied with Project Sparta, because that would make more sense, especially because we saw when you look at those tiers, it ties in with backwards compatibility. You get to a certain tier, you're getting PS1, PS2, 3, and PSP games. So this would kind of make sense that's what the thinking is here. If you connect the dots.
Yeah.
Shout out to Anthony. Thank you. Him and his wife love playing Spitlings. And then what did he say? I heard Stadia was buying. Hey, shut up.
I gave him too much credit, and then he had to ruin it.
You know what you should tell Anthony that AEW is buying WWE. See what he thinks about that. Because I know Anthony's
I don't see it. TNA might, but AEW doesn't want that garbage.
Yeah,
that would water down the product that they've been building.
What about he shouldn't want them damn Jacksonville Jaguars, but that's another story.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, let me get that off the screen, and then, gentlemen, we're just gonna go on and see what you guys are doing in the future, projects and stuff like that.
I will say real quick though that apparently I've heard the Montreal server is up and active for GFN.
All right.
So for those that are near the Montreal server, you have that access. So that should help boost the quality for gameplay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cool. Thank you. We always love to make you feel good, Anthony. All right. Well, John, my good friend, what you got coming up in the future? Any projects, anything like that?
Well, I've got this the rest of this week. I'll be streaming. I want to take a first look at Unto the End because that came to Stadia Pro. So I've got that set up for tomorrow. Then, of course, our good friends from Outright Games, Blaze and the Monster Machines. It's a fun young kids game. I'm going to stream that as well. Hunting Simulator 2, Monopoly Madness, and then on Friday, myself and Ninja Guy X,
I love your
we
show. Love that
Stadium
show.
Connect North. We're going to have Gracie from Google. She's going to be on there. Yeah. So
Whoa.
not Grace, the
Yeah.
community manager,
Right. Right.
right?
Right.
Gracie. She's a third party relations manager over in Germany and deals with Europe. So she's going to be on there as well Friday. We're going to be talking to her. Just a laid back talk. It's not going to be anything like super exclusive that we're going to find out this breathtaking, news and things like that. But, learn a little bit about the process of her job and how she got that job and just things like that. So that will be an interesting show for sure.
Guys, please check out Ninja Guy X and John. I love that show. I'm driving around in my car listening. They have great guests, great reviews. Please check that out. Vet, my good friend Vet, what's going on with you, buddy?
We got sports talk tonight. For those that are interested in NFL sports talk with me and Ray. I don't know what game I'll be playing today. I know I'm probably going to be Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and the same with Wednesday, Thursday, every day it'll be that. Friday though, I'm going to be streaming from 9 a.m. till 6 or 2:30 p.m. Good God, I almost extended the time. 6 hours straight. It's going to be a community play stream. I'm going to be doing a bunch of free stuff. I'll actually be co-streaming with Meg for Fortnite. That's going to be one of the games that'll be there. Wreckfest will be included on GFN. There's going to be a lot of free-to-play GFN games, 9 to 5. So those that have it on Stadia will be able to join in. Riders Republic's going to be in that as well.
Nice.
So another cross-platform game for Stadia fans to join in on. And there will be giveaways. I'll be giving away either 3 or 4 2-month memberships to the GeForce Now Priority tier during the stream. So I've got 3. I think I have a 4th one sitting somewhere. So I just got to track the code down. But so there'll at least 3, if not 4, will be given during that time frame as well.
All right. Well, awesome.
Cool.
Awesome. Guys, tonight I do the Luna Zone on.
I got to hop out, guys.
Go ahead. You take care. Take care.
Right.
Do your thing, man.
Yeah.
Come on. Walk on into the snow. Keep
All right.
going.
Shovel that driveway.
Yeah. All right. There he goes. Here he goes. Off in the snow. Cool. All right. And guys, tonight I'll be streaming the Luna Zone, Ray 3473 on Twitch TV. I'll be playing Devil May Cry 5. Never played any of it. Looking forward to it. And then yes, tonight I will be also doing a sports show with Vet Cloud Gaming. He covers the Washington. I cover my 49ers. And look for that. And then
So Ray, not to interrupt you there, but no CFL show, not even a mention of the Grey Cup. I mean, I know that you live in the U.S., but come on now, Ray.
Hold on. Let me remove him. Get his little snowy butt out of here. Let's remove him. All right. I just want to say that was probably one of the best CFL games I've ever seen. It was back and forth. I thought Hamilton had it. I thought they had it, man. But anybody can win any day. Congratulations to the Winnipeg Bombers. It was an awesome game, awesome crowd. I love the music. Guys, some of you NFL guys, check out the CFL, man. They have some good games, different rules, but I think their rules are actually pretty cool. And their field is huge. And go. Hey, don't worry, Hamilton Tiger Cat did a hell of a job.
Yeah. But, Jeff will be okay, right? Yeah, Jeff will be okay for next year, right?
Always next year. It's always next year. And then, guys, I am planning on something with. I've been talking with Stadia Pro Gaming, and I sent a tweet out. If you guys didn't know, I used to do a show called Stadia Hype with Anthony and Stadia Pro. So we're gonna sit down and see what we can come up together. I know they've been talking on Discord, so look for that. And then please, guys, go to the Stadia Awards. I have the link on my Twitter page. You can go to Clive, you can go to John. It's out there. You can go to MM2K. Please click it. and fill out your Google Doc form. I'm already
Mhm.
done. And let's get the awards. That's going to be on New Year's Eve, guys. The
Yeah.
award show. And shout out for Clive for hooking that up.
Yeah,
And with that,
that's gonna
it's
be
gonna be
awesome.
awesome. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And then, guys, once again, thank you so much for everybody in the chat. You guys, thank you for supporting Rokk and the Rokk brand. And guys, be safe out there. We are signing off, and have fun with whatever game you are playing in the clouds. Have fun and be
Right.
safe out there, guys. And
Take
I'm
care,
breathing.
everybody.
Yeah. Hit the wrong button. I meant to hit this.